Right, what is up, Worldwide family? Welcome back to the channel. Jimmy Flick and Diz. Thank you so much for joining me. Hope y'all are doing well. I hope sales are just chiming off the hook. I really do. I hope that the noise is not too much, but this is the life that I live. So welcome back, guys. It has been a little bit. It's been a little while since my last confession. No, but for real, it has. I have been taking care of business. I don't even remember. It's been a couple weeks what I left with you last, but a lot of things have gone on in my personal life, in my business life, in the life that bleeds over in between the two. But I have had some things pop up in my personal life with my family. Despite the circumstances, I am happy that I was able to be with my family during these times. Matter of fact, at the spur of the moment, because of the issues that my family had, we had a death in the family. My daughter was able to hop on an airplane and come down, my oldest daughter, so she got to stay with me, which was a beautiful thing. However, my house was not ready for people. My house is a warehouse, and luckily here lately I have been trying to get it in a better condition, get more things moved to the shipping container, get space in there with some spur of the moment running around the house with like a chicken with my head cut off, cleaning and straightening and getting rid of stuff. I was able to get some more totes off towards the shipping container. I have been working on consolidating what is inside already. So, I mean, the perfect storm was already brewing when she said, "Hey, Dad, I will see you tomorrow," right? But the night before, that day, I mean, you know, I said, I'll be at Dallas Lovefield first thing in the morning to come pick you up. And I'm going on with my deliveries. For those that don't know, I do several things. One of them predominantly is online sales, but there's deliveries. There's all kinds of different things that I do. And while I was doing that, I don't know what came first, you know, like chicken or the egg kind of deal. But I had a bad lower ball joint on the passenger side, and the CV axle broke in half while I'm working. So I don't know which one, if the ball joint gave out and then broke the CV axle, or whether the CV axle gave out and broke the ball joint. But nevertheless, going down the road, 45 miles an hour, I hit just the teeniest, tiniest bump that I don't even think had any contributing factor to it, and all of a sudden I am grinding to a halt because the wheel is totally off the car. Matter of fact, and I say off, it didn't go flying, but I'll show you a picture. There's what I mean. So I had to call a tow truck. The first one said starting at $200. The second one said to your door, $150. So that's what I did. Luckily, I was able to give my mom a call, and she allowed me, my mom, my stepdad, she allowed me to pick up a spare vehicle so I could go pick up my daughter at the airport the next day. We took care of the family thing. We got to show our presence and show our support in such a horrible, horrible time. And you know, like I said, despite the circumstance, it was a privilege to be able to be close enough and have my daughter fly in across the country in order to support the family in our time of need, right? So, nevertheless, so yesterday, I'm thinking, well, hey, yesterday I dropped my daughter off to go do her thing. She's still in town, but she spent several days with me, and now she's off going to see friends because she grew up in this area. So I dropped her off the day before yesterday, and yesterday morning, after riding the motorcycle back from my mom's house, little piglet, I figure as I'm having my coffee, I need to get to fixing the car because generally between Tuesday and Friday. Some of the bigger deliveries that I do come in, and sure enough, I got a notification yesterday that I had a very decent size order coming in today. So I had to have the car ready today. If not, I was going to have to rent a car, or I don't know. I thought about going to Home Depot and renting a truck, but those aren't always available. No matter what, it would have been worth it. It just wouldn't have been as good as if I could drive my own car. And as you plainly see, all day yesterday working on it and doing packages and doing all of that other stuff, I was able to go ahead and get everything accomplished. And about 10:30 last night, in a celebratory victory drive, test drive, whatever, went down to Walmart and I got some ice cream and some sodas, even though I have quit buying sodas at the store like 99%. Occasionally at the gas station I'll get one because the reason why I stopped sodas is two-part. One, because it's healthier, and two, because they're just too expensive. But I'm not going to pay $2.50 in the gas station for a water. Give me just a second. Anyways, due to the conservative life that I do choose to live, I was able to take that and take this opportunity to get some ice cream for me and the dog. Yeah, you heard me and the dog, and got some sodas. And I know ice cream's not good for her. It's not good for me either, if you ask the doctor. But I think anything in moderation, once a month, something like that, is not a horrible thing to have a little taste. So, what was it? $200 on the parts, $150 on the tow. Back in business. Haven't done the alignment, which I should, because I did break alignment to put these parts in, but all of the alignment pieces were still together. So when I took them apart, I put them right back just the way they were. So I'm pretty close. Not 100%. I can feel a little bit in the wheel. It is time to buy new tires, but I got to be honest with you guys. The condition that this thing overall, it's getting older. For a second, I almost just said, I'm not paying the tow bill. I'm not paying to fix it. Just keep it. Just take it. But then I'm, out several $1,000s buying something different that's got its own share of problems. So I chose to fix this one. I did get, during all that unfortunate mess with my family, it did put me in a different area. I was able to get the other two casters for the engine hoist to make it a off-road engine hoist, so it'll suit my purposes, because I do not have a flat, level shop to pull the engine and transmission out of my CRV. For those that don't know, about 6-9 months ago now, I bought a used but better condition, I thought, CRV than what my car is. This is a 2005. That's a 2016, 2015, something like that, I forget. But anyway, I bought it, but it had its own share of problems. I didn't test drive it, and turns out basically it needs engine work and it needs a new transmission. I have elected just to replace the engine and transmission, so I am on that journey as well. But that takes turning a regular engine hoist with little bitty skateboard wheels, for lack of a better descriptive word, to these big 10-inch swivel tires, pneumatic, that can hold like 300 pounds each, are rated for that, so they'll probably hold over. But a K24 engine only weighs about 600 pounds, so it should be more than enough to do the trick. I have seen people on YouTube do the same thing, maybe not with the same tires, but a very similar mode of attack, and has shown to be great results. So hopefully soon I can start the tear down of that and get it maybe knocked out before it gets cold, because the last thing really that I want to do is, one, wait till after winter, because there is hardly any in between. This is the in between. 90-degree days, and before I know it, our weather has the tendency to go from 90 to 40 like it's seen a state trooper or something. I see that on Facebook. I get a kick out of that, but it's true. Like, it'll be 90 and then it'll be 40 and then it'll be in the teens from Monday to Friday range. It's ridiculous. So I need to go ahead and get started on that. The shop quoted me roughly 10 hours, so I expect to probably quadruple that because I am no mechanic. At best, I am a capable parts changer that is willing to learn the gaps that I haven't had yet. So I don't know if y'all want to see any of that. Y'all let me know. I don't know. I got to thinking I could have filmed yesterday. I know a lot of people film through everything. I've said I'm gonna take y'all along, but the whole camera thing while I'm trying to get other stuff, I just haven't quite done it. So if y'all want to see more of the stuff that's not reselling, y'all let me know. I haven't worked the returns yet. Still plan on doing that. Short of that, I'm heading to my next gig, and actually the day's money's already been made with the deal this morning, and especially with all of the orders that went out. I don't know about y'all, but business is picking up for me. Thank God, because it really needed it. But right now I am in full growth mode with the business. I'm trying not to take one penny from the business. I'm trying to put it all back into it. That way this time next year, maybe I can become a little bit more choosy with what I do with my time rather than money, where's it at, and probably not. I probably will still be that way even if the average sale price has gone up, which year over year it has, so I'm very happy about that. But other than that, guys, I'll catch you on the next one. Y'all let me know what your thoughts are. If you got any questions, most of the time y'all don't ask questions, and I do see people watching, so y'all ask some questions. All right, guys, and if you made it this far, thank you so very much. Go ahead and hit that like, comment, subscribe, all that YouTube stuff that eventually one day might help me out. So y'all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you on the next one. All right, bye.